Hi, I'm Ali and a warm welcome to Face Yoga Master Natural Beauty Over 40. So in today's video we're going to do a great facial massage to really help lift and tighten up that jawline. We'll also be doing lymphatic drainage so we can also reduce toxins which can accumulate under this jawline area to really help sharpen the area of the jawline and also the chin area here. So first things first, you want to start off with clean skin and then apply some castor oil. So I have some, for instance, some black castor oil here, which I absolutely love. And I also have my facial oil here, which contains castor oil as well as rosehip oil as well and argan oil. So I'm going to use that today. So what we need to do is just apply just a couple of drops, first of all to the fingers. And we're using the oil because you end up with a more of a kind of like slip and glide. You don't want to be compromising the skin by dragging or pulling at it, particularly if you have older skin. So just first of all applying just onto the top of the jawline and then underneath. And if you need a little bit more, I might just apply just a tiny little bit more oil here under the other part of the jawline. And then also sort of in front and behind the ears and just down by either side of the neck here. So what we're going to start off with first is a little bit of facial tapping. Now we're starting from under the chin and we're working our way out with the back of the fingers. And what we're doing here, really helping with blood flow and circulation to the area to really get everything going. So just gently tapping, starting from the chin and then slowly working our way along the jawline towards the ears. And if you like, you can take a couple of deep belly breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth to really help with blood flow and circulation, also to the neck and the head area as well. And then just tapping on the chin here. And then working our way all along the top of the jawline. Towards the ears. So once we've done that, we're now going to take our thumbs, place it under our chin, and we're just moving our thumbs in an outwards motion from the neck towards the chin area. This is a nice, fairly light touch. And then starting from one side, we're then working our way slowly along with the thumbs along the jawline area here. You may find you may want to do this in the mirror to see what you're doing. Okay, I'm working all the way along. And then with the thumb placed under, the fingers as a hook, we're just gliding now under the jawline towards the ears. One of my favourite moves. Now we have plenty of lymph nodes under the jawline and also under the chin area. So what we're doing here, removing lymph and toxins within the lymph, and where we have these lymph nodes, moving everything in an outwards motion towards the ears. This will really help with a more sharper chin and jawline area. Nice glide along. And one last time. So now let's just take our fingers almost into a pinching motion, starting from the chin, and then just very gently place and hold, and just work along the chin and the jawline area. It's coming down, just gently placing and holding. All the way towards the ear, and then on the other side again onto the chin area. And again, if you place some facial oil or castor oil, this is actually also going to penetrate in even better and deeper on the skin as we're doing these massage facial exercises, if you like. We're also helping boosting collagen and elastin, particularly as we get older and we tend to lose and deplete in this. So again, once we've done that, thumb placed under the chin, fingers above as a hook, and just gently glide along, moving everything outwards again. So then taking our fingers here, we're placing it onto our chin area. And first of all, we're just going to do a little bit of massage in an upwards motion. And then work our way along the jawline. I'm using my hand as an anchor so I'm not stretching and pulling and dragging at the skin. Coming back, and then on the other side, hand as an anchor onto the chin first. Then slowly work our way along the top of the jawline. Get those sorts of fine lines and wrinkles. If you can make this a 3-day challenge using your facial oil, castor oil, you'll find your skin will be a lot softer. And also those fine lines and wrinkles softer as well. Particularly sort of around this area, this is where if you have any smile lines or marionette lines, they tend to finish. So let's lift everything up. And then again, thumb placed under, fingers and a hook, and just gliding along. Nice gentle facial massage. Nice and light. You don't want to be too heavy-handed under the jawline area. So thumb placed again underneath, fingers hook-wise, and let's just do a nice gentle massage again, moving in an outwards motion. So it's the lower part of the face, under the jawline as well with the thumbs. When it comes to the masseter muscle here, just by the ear and the jawline, if you feel a little bit of extra tension or a little bit of a tender point, just give it a little extra massage out. And again, nice gentle massage. And then with the thumb placed under, fingers above, lifting up and across now. And then placing thumbs underneath and just gently gliding along again. Now on the chin here, we have a really great acupressure point. So I'm just taking my taking my fingers and just gently pressing. And just working one way, round circular motion. And the other way. And then again, just gently glide. Now, one thing you can do to really help with that jawline area, to really help sharpen it up, is what they call mewing. So that is basically taking your tongue, placing it to the roof of your mouth. So the tip of the tongue would go just behind your teeth, and then you just want to just gently, with the back of the tongue, just lift up. So your tongue is literally placed on top of the roof of your mouth. This will lift up anything from the jawline area here. So even if you have your resting face, if you can do that, this will lift everything up rather than drag anything down as well. So now taking our fingers into almost like a scissor-like shape. We're starting from the jawline and the chin and just working again, outwards motion. Now I always want to swallow when I'm working on the jawline area because you can literally feel things moving along. Again, we're moving toxins and waste. It's a really nice, easygoing massage here, just nice, lifted. And because we've applied, again, the facial oil, it's really going to help slide along and also help, again, boosting collagen and elastin within the skin. And then with the fingers coming from the chin, lifting up and across. Now, this is a really light, delicate touch. And what we're doing here is we're moving toxins and waste again within the lymph. And so the lymph is close to the surface of the skin. So really light, delicate touch is needed. So we're literally moving from the jawline, to show you closer up, lifting up and across. really helping out the lower part of the face. Nice and relaxing. Making sure you have no other tension within your face as well. So, and you want to make sure your shoulders are nice and relaxed as well. Calming down the nervous system. And then just gliding again, moving everything along towards the ears. You can do this morning or evening. Obviously, it depends how much time you have. If you can do both, that would be even better on this 3-day challenge. And if there's a particular part you prefer to do, or you feel you need more time with, just spend a bit more time on that as well. And then we're going to take our fingers into a V shape, and we're going to place some fingers in front and behind the ear where we have plenty of lymph nodes here, and just very gently glide down either side of the ear. And then down the big SCM muscle down to the collarbone. And then on the other side, taking our fingers into a V shape, front behind the ear. And then all the way down to the collarbone, down the big SCM muscle. Really important to move the toxins and waste and lymph. And then we're taking our fingers and we're just going to massage literally where this masseter muscle is. Releasing any tight tension. And then where the bottom of the ear is, very nice and light. And then working our way along the occipital bone, so the bottom of the head, top of the neck. Again, we've got lymph nodes here, and we actually hold quite a lot of tension here as well. So if you have a really nice relaxed face and releasing any tension, that will really help with your facial massage and oxygen as well to the head. And then again, one hand at a time, just gliding down SCM muscle to the collarbone, and then on the other side. And then another lymphatic drainage point we're going to do is we're just going to place our hands literally in front of like the top of the collarbone here, where it comes all the way along to the back of the neck again. And let's just give that a bit of a massage. Just releasing any tight tension from the lower part of the face, keeping everything nice and relaxed. And then just again, just gliding down to the collarbone. And on the other side. And then where the collarbone is, just underneath, taking the flatter hand for more surface area, we're just gliding towards the armpit. Nice and light. And on the other side. And then where the collarbone is, again, taking the flat of the hand, we're starting from the collarbone, working our way with the flat of the hand all the way towards the chin, working along the jawline, into a V shape we did earlier on, and back down to the collarbone. And then working along the neck and the jawline, so coming a bit further across, V, and all the way down. And then on the other side, flat of the hand towards the chin first, along the jawline, fingers either side of the ears, down the big SCM muscle, and then come a bit further across towards the jawline, working the neck as well. And then to finish off with, I like to finish off with the all-important lymphatic drainage release. So we've moved toxins and waste, we've done our facial massages to really help lift up that jawline and that chin area. And now we need to do a finishing off the release of the toxins. So from the chin all the way down where our collarbone is, we have lots of indentations, and I always like to finish with this, taking our fingers all along and just give that a few gentle presses. Again, I always want to swallow when I'm doing this. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. I will place another video here. If you'd like to join me there, that would be great. If you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing, and also tell me how you found this facial massage for the jawline and the chin area. And I really look forward to seeing you in the next video. Okay, bye.